Here's a quick review of a Panama hat from a company called Pineapple and Star. I bought this hat on Amazon in August. I had been thinking about buying a hat or wearing a hat like this for a long time. I was not much of a hat wearer, but somehow I just got it in my head. I'd like to try to wear a Panama hat. So I did a little bit of research. I looked around, and this came up on Amazon. What I'll say about this hat is it's not a very expensive Panama hat. You can get Panama hats that go up to thousands of dollars. A true Panama hat is made out of a special kind of a straw called Tokia straw. They're only made in Ecuador. They're not made in Panama. They're made in Ecuador, but I guess the guys who worked on the Panama Canal wore them a lot. So that's why it started to be called a Panama hat. But anyway, I thought I would get one of these to see if I really liked the wearing of a Panama hat, and if I did, then maybe I would go to one of the real, true, authentic Panama hats that are a little bit pricier. Again, this one was $45 on Amazon.com, which is not really that much for a hat. It came very quickly, well, as Amazon products do. It came with a little bag of nice things. It's got a hat care guide with it. It's got a little thank you note from the company. It has some of these spacers that you can use to adjust the size of the hat. You put these in there inside the headband, and they make the hat fit a little bit better. All right, and it has this is a decal or a sticker or something that you can use. Also, they send you a little strap if you want to wear a strap, and there's a couple of different pins that you can put on. I'll just show you one of them. There's a little pin like this. There's a little star. And they also had a little pineapple pin, but I dropped that on the floor and I can't find it anymore. So anyway, they give you some different pins that you can use. One other thing I'll show you is that if you don't want to use those foam spacers, you can open up the headband, and under here there's a little ribbon, and it's got some Velcro attached to it. You can adjust the hat that way with this ribbon that goes on the inside. So all in all, I think this was a really great buy. It kept me cool when I wore it in the summer. It kept the sun out of my eyes. It is made out of what is called paper straw. So yeah, it's not the finest, handmade in Ecuador Tokia straw, but it's a pretty good hat. And the only comment I would have, maybe a little bit of a question about it, is that when I first bought the hat, this brim was pretty stable, and you could adjust it and move it up and down and snap it up and down and get different looks. It seems like as time went by, it pretty much just flattened out and it kind of stays like this. So maybe that would be something you might want to think about. Another thing that is actually a good quality here, and I'm not sure if you can see this, but there's actually a stitch around here, around the whole brim. And this, I'm told by other hat makers, this is a good thing because it will keep this hat from fraying. It'll keep the brim from fraying. So that's my quick review of the Pineapple and Star hat. I would say if you're thinking about wearing a Panama hat, if you like to buy a Panama hat, check one of these out. I think it was a really good buy, and I think it's really good quality, especially at that price level. So thank you very much.